I haven't been back to the Temple of Doom in a while, so it's time to return to the epic second film in the Indiana Jones Adventure Chronicles, where we will look at two props from that film. No, not the monkey brains. Hi, I'm Rob, and this is A Constantly Racing Mind. So, after starting the film with a rousing Broadway number in the classical fashion of the musicals of the 1930s and 40s, with Kate Capshaw as Willie Scott singing Anything Goes in Mandarin, Cole Porter wrote the song for his Broadway play of the same name. So if you're new here, we cover the film genres of sci-fi, horror, action-adventure, pop culture, and all things geek. So if you want more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be aware of my uploads. Afterwards, Jones meets with Lao Che and his adult children to cut a deal to sell the urn with the ashes of Lao, the 16th century founder of the Manchu dynasty. Now, Indiana Jones is at the point in his life and career where he is still affected by the loss of the Coronado cross from his teens and is more of a mercenary at this point. How do I know? Well, he's trading a valuable urn with the historical emperor's ashes for a diamond known as the Peacock Eye. More about that later. Lao needs to double-cross Jones and throw him a bag of gold instead. Now Jones wants the diamond and takes Willie Scott as a hostage. Lao gives him the diamond, and when Willie sees it, her eyes pop out of her head. However, Jones takes a sip of his martini and realizes that he's been poisoned. This leads to Lao Che producing a blue vial with the antidote to the chemical death that Indy just swallowed. So let's start with the Peacock Diamond. Now legend has it that Alexander the Great had the diamond mounted alongside a second as the eyes of a large solid gold peacock statue. However, according to KGB research, would later assert that the peacock statue itself was without value. Now the statue was destroyed following Alexander's death, circa 300 BCE. One diamond was sold to an Indian emperor who saw it cut apart, but the other was stolen and believed lost to history. It was later rediscovered by a British colonel who apparently found the diamond in the ancient temple while serving in India during the 1810s. Captured by the temple monks, they held the officer prisoner. He was able to get a map to his son, which a century later ended up in the hands of a British Army corporal who died in the last minutes of World War I. Now that's where Belgian Army Captain Henry Jones Jr. and Lieutenant Remy Baudouin confiscated the map and, after the war, went searching for the diamond. Now 20 years later, Indiana Jones tracked the diamond to the Chinese gangster named Lao Che. In return for the diamond, Lao wanted the ashes of Lao. Now the diamond was lost as it was knocked to the ground and mixed with ice spilled from the bucket, culminating with a machine gun fire, Indy and Willie making an escape behind a gong and out the window to a waiting short round. I got both items from Real Art off of Etsy. Yeah, box says eBay, but this is how James sends out his replicas. It measures about 2 inches in diameter, or about 50 millimeters round, and about 1 inch thick, or, you guessed it, 25 millimeters thick. It's made of acrylic, has over 100 facets on it, and it is convex with a 7 1/8 inch diameter, that flat circle on top, and the bottom is also flat. There is not much to say about the Antidote. Other than it's made out of a glass and is 4 inches tall and 1 inch in diameter. The cap is black and has an antique gold finish. Now the liquid is blue and I have no idea what it is, and I don't plan on finding out. Now once again, Indiana Jones doesn't keep the first item that opens each of the Indiana Jones films. Now the prop comes complete with a 4x6 card that has a poster art from the film and also explains the Antidote's part in the film. The Eye of the Peacock Diamond and the strange blue antidote to whatever poison Lao Che poisoned Indiana Jones with in the 1984's Temple of Doom. So, 2 more items to add to the old Indiana Jones collection. Let me know your thoughts on these 2 props. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up, or if you didn't, slam the thumbs down. Subscribe and ring the bell to get notified for my next video. Oh, and click here to check out my other Indiana Jones prop videos. Thank you and take care.